Welcome back, everybody, to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Madden 20 franchise rebuild. Episode 38 is here, and we have another NFC title game matchup, and we're taking on the Dallas Cowboys today. Of course, a spot in the Super Bowl is on the line, and we have to stop Ezekiel Elliott if we are to get there. He had a ridiculous 7-yard per carry average this year with over 2,000 yards rushing. That's rare enough. 7 yards a carry, though. I'm not looking forward to this running game with Zach Martin helping block out in front, Travis Frederick, then you have Tyron Smith as an edge protector. This is a tough matchup. I don't know if it's worse than the Saints, because the Saints had a lot that you have to deal with as well, with Kamara, Michael Thomas, Jacoby Brissett's really good. So either way, we were set to face a really tough opponent, and our run defense better be prepared today. We have to get a big game from guys like Vita Vea. Devin White's got to be on top of things and cannot miss tackles. He had a big missed one on Royce Freeman yesterday. Then the run defense tightened up, but we saw what things were like when our running game struggled. Devin White says, Super Bowl bound. I'm hyped, coach. The guys are ready. We're going to win this thing. We're going to win it for you, and we're going to win it for JJ. Let's do this. The whole defense has like infinite morale right now because of this whole JJ Watt scenario. JJ's morale is giving him a +2 boost to a lot of key ratings here. 99 overall morale. But how about everybody else? We've gotten so many morale boosts now. 99 for Sean Murphy Bunting. I'm pretty sure everybody's has to be maxed out to this point. I'm guessing that's the entire point of this scenario, is to rally behind a retiring veteran. So we got 1 down and 2 to go, everybody. And this might be the toughest game we have. This might be even tougher than the Super Bowl. Jerome Page. You never know. This might be handy today. Run support. Today is all about stopping Zeke, stopping the run, and moving on to the Super Bowl. Joe Coakley. We upgraded him twice last episode, and somehow he earned another point. I still don't really know how. He now has a superstar ability, and it looks like, you know, he just got 872 weekly experience there. Maybe it was the Pro Bowl appearance. Joe Coakley, a Pro Bowler this season. I'm guessing the Pro Bowl was enough to give him 2 points and make him close to a third, and that's basically the gist of it there. Let's go pass protector today. 83 overall now for Coakley with a nice little pass block boost. We've made the trip to Dallas, trying to go back to the Super Bowl for a second season in a row. All we got to do is defeat one of the best rushing teams of all time. Of course, we're going to have the football a few times as well in this one. We're going to have the rookie Max Heenan matched up with DeMarcus Lawrence. That's a really tough situation. We're probably going to need guys like Kendrick Bourne to step up, as they tend to do for us. So here we go. And I just saw down below, the winner moves on to face the Houston Texans. So here we go, everybody. NFC Championship game once again here on the channel, and the Cowboys start, and we all knew it was going to be a run, and there's a good team tackle. MJ Stewart is there. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again. There's room now for Zeke. 2 carries in for Ezekiel Elliott and a first down already. Now play action and dump it off to Zeke with room to run. And now 9 yards on the catch. Now we're crowding the line of scrimmage on 2nd and inches. And a quick slant. Amari Cooper makes the reception now in Buck territory. Play action again. Prescott. Time to throw it. Complete again to Zeke. And out of bounds he goes. Prescott second down. There's pressure. There we go. Yannick Ngakoue. Pass rush when they do decide to throw is going to be key. But also, I think this has to be a game where we've got to win the turnover battle. We've got to find a way to take the football from these guys. 3rd down and 12. They have to get a first down to really have a good shot at a field goal on this possession. And Prescott will throw it. The pressure forces it out quick, and Cooper hangs on to it. Tough catch, and Cooper is down. Amari Cooper is hurt, and I believe this team is pretty thin at wide receiver outside of Cooper. So we'll see if injuries have a big impact on this game as well. Last episode, it was Carson Wentz missing a vast majority of the game and coming back late. And now Dallas, without their star receiver, hand it to their star running back, who is taken down for a short loss. Another give from the 29. Room again for Ezekiel Elliott. It's not enough to get one good play. You've got to do it over and over again. Especially to force them to throw it on 3rd down without Amari Cooper. That's got to be the top priority here. Thankfully, they voluntarily took the running game out of the equation here. But throw it over the middle and have another first down. It's goal to go. Prescott first down. He fires right. It's caught and getting around his blocker and in for the touchdown. That's points on the board for Dallas. Marching right down the field, Ezekiel Elliott had a few first downs, and Prescott was very effective. 7-0 Cowboys. That is what we're up against today. Tampa now, down 7-0. We're going to start this day empty. And Tyrus Sparks, oh my! That should have been picked off. I'm not sure why it's telling me down below that was supposed to be an accurate pass. But we're going with the air raid, apparently, to start the day. Another spread approach, and a short gain, if any gain at all. And it's 3rd and 10. We started slowly in the first round, and now 3rd and 10, down 7-0. Sparks, long downfield. There we go. Mike Evans inside the 25 and taken down. Normally, I can tell if that's going to be an overthrow or not, and I really thought it was going to be over the head of Mike Evans. But no, the effortless throw from Sparks is right there, and Evans has 51 big yards for the Bucs, and we're in business suddenly thanks to the big play. 3 receivers in the game, and the first run of the day to Miles Sanders, who did a pretty good job against Philly, and now he gets 6. We'll throw it on 2nd down, and that is Sanders near the sideline. He's very close. And now a 3rd and inches. And we have 3 tight ends on the field. 1 receiver, Mike Evans. And it's a run right up the middle, and that is Sanders. Sparks to the air on 1st and goal. Lawrence is taken down, and we've got to throw it away because there was even more pressure from the left edge. Another spread look, and the pass goes to the end zone. We tie it up. It's Jordan Leggett. How many touchdowns has he scored for us in this series? It feels like a lot for a second tight end. He's been really good. The Bucs do get the answer, and now our defense will try this again. We couldn't stop the run on the first possession, and now a first down stop in the backfield by Devin White. But we've got to convince them to throw it now, or we have to stop the run again. And there were 2 times on the first possession where we have a good first down stop. They still run it on 2nd down, and Zeke gets yards. There we go! Change the trend. Nice tackle there for Will Tate, who's one of the reasons why we're in this game with his game-clinching interception of Carson Wentz last episode. Now 3rd and 12. Pressure there, and Prescott is sacked. Number 2 for Yannick Ngakoue. This front needs to play well to have a chance today. The game will likely be won or lost by our front 7 on defense, but not to sell our offense short. They're all very good players here, and a face mask just helped us out. One of the things I've noticed too this year with Madden 20 is how face masks tend to happen after broken tackles. I find that to be very strange. It seems like their dice rolls are being manipulated by something. I don't know exactly, but face masks don't usually occur on first contact in my experience. It's usually when you're getting away and it's the second defender or something. Handoff up the middle. Not much here for Sanders. Well, I wonder if they're blitzing the safeties. 2nd and 10. Sanders slipping past the defender, and he's up to the 40-yard line. Got to move the chains now. I wouldn't kick a field goal from here. Draw play. Sanders has it. Risky call there, but it gets the job done. How about another handoff? Fumble on the field! Wow, Jalen Smith knocked that free, and the Cowboys take over. That ball came out with some velocity, though. Fumbles don't normally happen like that here in Madden 20, but one more look at it. Jalen Smith just destroying Miles Sanders, and there is the first takeaway of this game. I think the turnover battle is pretty important in a game like this. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys, and they'll run it. Ezekiel Elliott again getting off tackle for 6. I believe Sanders had 1 fumble during the regular season. I seem to remember that, but I could be wrong. Zeke 2nd down. He gets close. And now 3rd and 1. You always have a decision to make, but I'm pretty sure they're going to run this one. They have a fullback in now, and Prescott to throw it. How about Amari Cooper back in the game with a 1st down catch? Elliott inside, and now we rip it away. That's a fumble forced by Devin White. Sanders and Elliott trade fumbles, and we're back in business again near midfield. Jalen Smith did it with a big hit. Devin White just ripping it out. This is such a good matchup, too, for the NFC title game. You gotta love it. And Sanders loses a bunch here on the first play of the possession. That's always fun. You get that nice, energizing takeaway, and then a backwards play on offense. 2nd down and 13. Watch out for Lawrence, and almost picked. Jalen Smith could have had another takeaway. 3rd and 13. Cowboys trying to get off the field and off the defend play action. Good job, Heenan. Sparks going long to the end zone. It is incomplete. We tried. We took our shot. I think that's a really good shot to take in that scenario. The game remains tied here as the Cowboys take over and hit Cooper again. All right, we're having a lot of trouble there. Will Wilds is just not a number 1 corner, and by default it has him in that number 1 spot quite often. I want to make the adjustment here and see if it actually works. I just want to go by overall, just the simplest way there, and hope that Wilds is not covering Cooper. So 1st and 10, Cowboys at the 41-yard line. Hello, Ezekiel Elliott. Slips a tackle, and there we go. Wilds was as far away from Cooper as he could be, and that's how I like it. Play fake. Prescott firing to the sideline. That's a catch, and another 1st down. And I'm pretty sure Wilds was over Cooper again. I just don't understand the coaching adjustments when I go slow sim. They don't seem to take an effect. So 1st and 10 Cowboys. And dumped off. Make the tackle. And I'll try to fix this again, maybe by altering my depth chart. Some teams put their number 1 to the left, so it kind of messes things up, but I'm hoping by putting Murphy Bunting over there, that will be all right. Maybe I'll play Wilds only when we go slot. Like Will Tate and Murphy Bunting could be out there. I just don't think Wilds is up to this kind of a matchup in most cases, although his ratings are better than Tate's. I guess I'm going to trust the play here. I'm not going to trust the ratings. Either way, I really want to have Murphy Bunting covering Cooper, and hopefully the change I made right there takes care of that situation. So 2nd down and 6. They go 3 wide, Tate goes inside, and Wilds will go to the outside. There we go. Well played, Will Tate. Prescott 3rd down. He has to throw it short, and that will only get them a few yards. I want to check out the defense again. I know this is probably annoying, but this matchup is really important. And for some reason, Wilds covering Cooper is unavoidable. And when I went back to check my coach adjustments, it was already reset. I don't know what to do. Tavecchio makes a 54-yard field goal, so the tie is broken. And now we have a drive beginning at our 25-yard line. Hopefully take care of the football on this possession. And we begin with Tyrus Sparks. He will look long to the sideline, and that's a gain of 15 yards. Now we hand it, and here goes Sanders. He'll break a tackle in the process, picking up 7 yards. Motion now, Chris Godwin, and we're throwing it in his direction. That's another fumble, and scooped up. That is a touchdown for Dallas. Jalen Smith has done it again. Just a crossing pattern for Godwin, and another big hit. Another big turnover, and the Bucs are now down 2 scores here in Dallas. We take over again, and we'll get a solid gain here with Sanders. Now, I'm really concerned about fumbling the ball again. I like to see us maybe try to go for some big pass plays to Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. I don't want to go over the middle too much against this defense, and that gets knocked down. Sparks had a lot of pressure around him. 3rd down and short. Trying to pick up 2. It is Evans on the reception, and that's a first. Handoff goes to Sanders, and he cuts towards Jalen Smith, and Sanders is now down. Miles Sanders hurt, exits the game. We'll see Alexander Madison and Ronald Jones depending on the situation. Sparks throws on 2nd down, and that gets knocked away by Anthony Brown, who had the touchdown on the fumble recovery. That'll make it 3rd and 3. Off the fake, a quick pass, and a catch. Another big connection to Bourne. We head to the air again on 1st down, and now a throw that is, it says accurate, but that was definitely off the mark by a little bit. Got work to do to get points on this possession. 3rd and 9. 4 on the rush. Sparks has pressure. He'll fire downfield. Incomplete for Chris Godwin. The Cowboys continue to contest many of our throws. We've got to do a better job of doing the same when we're on defense. The Bucs add a 56-yard field goal, though, from Jason Myers, one of his biggest kicks all year. We can't let them score again before the half. This has to be a good defensive stand. And Prescott starts by getting a pass knocked away. That's Devin White. We bring in pressure now? Nope, we bluffed. And there we go! Yannick Ngakoue! He's matched up with former Buccaneer Robert Patterson, and that is not a good matchup. Patterson is not holding up. Just a run, and Elliott is wrapped up. Use a timeout. Good job, defense. So we're left with the opportunity now to perhaps tie the game if we can make something big happen. Sparks to the air. And watch out for Lawrence. He's sacked. But he waited way too long on that play. Dallas, they have good pressure up front, but also they can get coverage sacks. They've been contesting a lot of our throws, And we're not getting many yards after the catch, as you see here. I'd call our last time out here, but I don't think that... Oh, we will. Cool. Good to see the clock management has at least gotten better with updates this year. 3rd down and 14. Sparks with Lawrence in his face. Not even close. What was the coverage there on Godwin? You telling me he wasn't wide open? Because it sure looked like it. Now, players react right away as soon as the ball is thrown, so sometimes a player looks like he'd be wide open. Godwin. Corner's playing short, and okay. Looks like the ball comes out, and then the safety reacts, but I would just see if you can test that safety's range here and try to fire that in. But nonetheless, that's going to end the first half. It was a good one. Whoever wins this game is going to seriously earn it. The Bucs begin the second half with possession here at our 25, and here is Tyrus Sparks throwing short. And, oh no, he stepped out of bounds. But the short throws haven't worked today. They're not a good idea. That one lost yardage. It was so poorly set up. 2nd and 12 to the outside. There we go. Kendrick Bourne. 3rd and 1, and we're going to go play action. Sparks got out of the way, and it's Godwin. He's had to make some really tough throws in difficult circumstances today. Miles Sanders is back in as Godwin lost the football on another fumble. It was not Jalen Smith this time, but we still have lost 3 fumbles in this game. That might be what costs us. Just another big hit, and the Cowboys take over, up 7, and they've got a short field. Play fake Prescott. Downfield! How? Seriously, how was that a catch? We've got to win some of these 50-50 balls, you know? Play fake again. Prescott downfield with it, knocked away. Thank you. 3rd and 8 for Dallas from the 41. That is incomplete. We contest 2 in a row. It was MJ Stewart that time. On the previous play, by the way, it was Sean Murphy Bunting, and somehow I actually have him covering Cooper now, and we'll take over. That was a big recovery after that fumble. The offense has to stop giving the ball away, though. We cannot keep fumbling here. 3 receivers on the field, and we head to the air and fire it short. Incomplete. Sparks on 2nd down. Floating one. Incomplete. Now Lodge couldn't hang on. It's not easy to move the ball on this defense. They have a lot of superstars on this side of the ball as well. And Sparks floating again. Oh my, he caught it. Yes, he did, Kendrick Bourne. How many big 3rd down catches can this guy make? Now we're going empty. They blitz Smith and Bourne across the 50. Bucs very pass heavy today, but now getting the running game back into it, and Jalen Smith there again. The 2 inside linebackers here, Jalen Smith, Devin White, both playing really good football. From the 43, pressure is sent, which means someone's open! No! Sparks is picked, and this is going to be another defensive score for Dallas. Oh, man. They've brought pressure so much. And now trying to hit Evans on the outside. Chidobe Awuzie with another big play for this Dallas defense. We're down 2 touchdowns. The Super Bowl on the line. J.J. Watt's career on the line. And now we've got to find a way to respond. The turnover battle is indeed losing us this game right now. And we're going to get back to it with a run. Sanders. A pick six for Sparks, though. We don't see him make those kinds of mistakes very often. And now they'll rule him down. Wrapped up for a 4-yard loss. This defense has been pretty awesome today. They've created pressure, turnovers. Can't ask for anything more. Lawrence sacking Sparks back at the 18. DeMarcus Lawrence, everybody. This Cowboys team ain't messing around. 37-yard punt. What a terrible time for that. Good stop. That's J.J. Watt. Doesn't seem like he's made a ton of plays here in the postseason. That's just his first tackle of the day. Now 3rd and 7. We could keep it a 2-score game if we make a stand here. Prescott is pressured and first down. And now with the 2-score lead, you know you got to stop 21, and you can't do it with the face mask. Prescott to the air on first down. We have pressure there, and J.J. Watt makes the play. He knows his career is on the line. He's got to give it everything he has. A false start just backed him up to the 20. But this defense, they're all excited about J.J. Watt. They've got to make a play. And now Cooper getting inside the 10. That's been called in a lot of my games lately. Unnecessary roughness, automatic first down. Dallas 1st and goal. It is Elliott into the end zone, and the Cowboys have gone up 3 scores in dominant fashion. And now our season could be over if we can't pull off a miracle. This Cowboys team is so ridiculously good on both sides of the football. They lead by 21 and stop Sanders again for a loss in the backfield. Well, we have 1 quarter left. Down 21 in the NFC title game. Now or never. Lawrence with the pressure. Intercepted! Jalen Smith. All over Kendrick Bourne. The route is on. It's a celebration here in Dallas. And they look like an unbeatable team right now. 5 turnovers for Tampa. You can't put any of this on the defense now. Dallas's defense has scored more than our offense has. This was not how it was supposed to end for us this season. We wanted the storybook finish with J.J. Watt going out a champion. It's not looking very likely, everybody. 3rd and 5. Pump, draw. Elliott taken down by Watt. As times get tougher here in this game, Watt continues to make more plays. And now Dallas will send out Giorgio Tavecchio, but a penalty, followed by a made field goal. And it's a 24-point game. I'm pretty sure this would be an unprecedented comeback if we could somehow pull this off. That was almost another touchdown. Jalen Smith is so good. This Cowboys team is just ridiculous. Why couldn't New Orleans beat them? You know, I commented that maybe this was the better matchup for us compared to New Orleans, and I said that because of the quarterback difference. Forget the quarterback difference. Dallas's team top to bottom is just so good. Doesn't matter. Even if Dak isn't a superstar. And Brissett is. Oh, what is this? 4th and 2. You gonna pound the rock here? Play action Sparks. Okay, Jordan Leggett. Pressure again from Lawrence. How do we take him out of the zone? It looks like Lawrence is now out of the zone. We gained enough yards, thankfully. So hopefully we can block him. Oh, wait, no, he's still in the zone. Or that was his ability taking over. Something. But 3 sacks for DeMarcus Lawrence. 3 turnovers caused by Jalen Smith. And that's not even everybody on this defense that's made a big play. 4th and 9. Sparks has time finally. Looks downfield and has it knocked away. It's unbelievable how good this team is. And it looks like our season is coming to an end today, unfortunately. That was, you know, we haven't looked overmatched like this in a very long time. And for us to be as good as we are, we all know how good this Bucs team is. But to see how much better Dallas looks, whoa, what do you do about that? We're blown out, 41-10. It probably seems like a really weird time to do this, but I have William Lindsley out there now and a few of the backups. Lindsley has been so good when given a chance. This game's over. Let's see what he can do against Dallas. But this is the reality of things. You don't always get that storybook finish you're looking for, and it's certainly not happening to us this year. In the Browns series, it was very difficult to get a ring. And then, you know, when we got Perry Cummings, we finally broke through. In the Cardinals series, the first ring came ahead of schedule, and in a game where a bug definitely helped us out. And then we never lost a Super Bowl that we watched. And now here, it seems we're back to a more difficult road to a ring. But Lindsley completes, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. This is demoralizing for a couple different reasons. I mean, 41-10, of course, is bad enough, but then consider that all these players could be leaving next year. And I know we're going to be able to keep some, I'm sure. But J.J. Watt won't be back. Mike Evans could be, but he'll be older. Same with everybody else on the team that has an expiring deal. So this might be, I don't want to say it's our last Super Bowl run for a while, but that's possible that we now have to go into a little bit of a rebuild. Not a full-on rebuild or anything, but something a lot tougher than this. The Buccaneers season is over, 41-10 against the Dallas Cowboys. We didn't add any points in the second half. The Cowboys are moving on to the Super Bowl to face the Houston Texans. It's an all-Texas Super Bowl this year. That was rough. They didn't have to do a ton offensively. Elliott did fine, but he might have gotten hurt at some point. Maybe one of the last plays of the game, actually. So that could affect their Super Bowl a little bit. But I feel like our offense lost this game, and I was worried about the defense the whole time. Given our success with Tyrus Sparks, I'm almost never worried about the offense. But I think we finally met the defense that you got to be worried about. Maybe this didn't happen in the Cardinals series because I signed Jalen Smith and made him a star. Dallas just kept him in this series to make it easier on themselves. So our season is over, and now an off-season is upcoming. We don't have a first-round pick, and the team has a chance to look very different next year. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I'll have to check on regression and then, of course, make any contract offers that I have. But what do you think, everybody? What do we got to do moving forward? No Super Bowl for us. We've been selected to coach the Pro Bowl. I'll pass. Tyrus Sparks made it as QB1. Jacoby Brissett also made it. No Miles Sanders, sadly. How about at wide receiver? Nobody. Oh, Godwin as the wide receiver 6. We know Ellie Marpet and Joe Coakley made it. J.J. Watt to the Pro Bowl to play his final game. And as we scroll down, Vernon Hargreaves. He went to the Pro Bowl this year. Will Tate made it to the Pro Bowl. I don't think I saw where Hargreaves ended up. He's a New York Giant. And this season, obviously going to the Pro Bowl, he had to have put up some good stats. And he had a career-high interceptions with 4, 3 deflections, 76 tackles. Pretty solid year, it looks like. I'm not sure if I checked out the yearly awards this season. I may have forgotten. Marcus Mariota's the MVP again. J.W. Unger is Coach of the Year. I definitely don't remember that. But Ezekiel Elliott, Offensive Player of the Year. Khalil Mack on defense. Brendan Frey of the Vikings was Offensive Rookie of the Year. We'll see if they start putting up some winning records sometime soon. Angel Copeland came in third. Tony Dunn on defense. And here are the rest of these awards. And the winner of Super Bowl 58 and All-Texas Super Bowl and the champion going into next season is the Houston Texans, 24-21. I'm actually surprised that they beat Dallas. Maybe Zeke didn't play. Both quarterbacks have good numbers here, multiple touchdowns, no turnovers. Elliott played. He just didn't take over the game. 94 yards was all he could do, which is still pretty good. But the Texans, they were able to solve this team. Houston. We played Houston this year, and I overlooked them. I really surprised they went to the Super Bowl and won it now. How did we do in our game against them, by the way? How bad was that loss? It was 28-14. So the Houston Texans go all the way with Deshaun Watson and Lakeem McBean. Without DeAndre Hopkins, too. He went to Atlanta this season. So I have some Coach XP to spend next episode. Some big decisions to make, of course. Why don't we take a look at the transaction log quick for retirements? Jonathan Cooper, Ronald Leary. Some really good players here retiring. Adam Thielen. And where is the one player we're all expecting to see? Did I miss it? Did I miss it? J.J. Watt has not retired. Is he coming back for another season? He sure is. I don't know if it'll be with us, maybe, but J.J. Watt has not retired. Is that supposed to happen? Like, is it just like they're considering retirement? I didn't use like a retirement package for my coach or anything. My impression was that Watt was about to retire. And clearly, he's still here. And still really good, even after losing some of that regression. Maybe if we win the Super Bowl, he would have retired. Maybe? I have no clue how it's supposed to work. But that's what's happened here. So the offseason is coming up next, and maybe J.J. Watt will be on the team again. Let me know what you would like to see. We'll check on regression. I'll do that now. And then I'll let that add to your feedback for the next video. But Rashad Perriman is regressing now. Marpet lost 4 points. That's like nothing. Loss of 8 for Mike Evans. That's like nothing. Levante David should retire probably. O.J. Howard only lost 6. The core is getting older, but they're all still pretty good out there. Kendrick Bourne, he's still going to be the same player. Well, that's going to do it. Miles Sanders regressed at age 27? Come on, man. I'm 27. I'll have to check my regression when the calendar turns in January. But that's going to do it for me today, everybody. Thank you for watching. It was a tough game, I know, but we're, of course, going to be back. We keep trying for that Super Bowl title, and the pursuit continues next time. Please leave your feedback down below. I'd love to see what you had to say. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications. I'll see you all in the 2024 season. Have a great day.